Short biography of Ashoka the Great. Ashoka the Great. Introduction. Ashoka the Great, also Samrat Ashoka, Ashoka Maurya, succeeded to the throne of Maurya Empire in 273 BC after the death of his father Bindusara. He is remembered for his efforts to spread the message of peace through Buddhism among the masses. King Ashoka is popularly known as Ashoka the Great. In his inscriptions, he is called Devanampiya, beloved of the gods, and Piyadashi, one who looks to the welfare of his subjects. Sources. The edicts of Maurya Emperor Ashoka that were found in different parts of the country are the most dependable evidences of his reign. Besides these edicts, the Buddhist book Divyavadana and Ceylonese chronicles Mahavamsa and Dipavamsa also give important information about Ashoka and his reign. Birth and early life. Ashoka was born to Emperor Bindusara in 304 BC. Ashoka had several brothers and sisters. He was an extremely brilliant and fearless child. He also got military training during his early life. When he was just 18 years old, he was appointed as the Viceroy of Avanti. He married Vedisa Mahadevi. Sakya Kumari Mahadevi gave birth to Mahendra, son, and Sanghamitra, daughter. Meanwhile, a severe revolt broke at Takshila and situation was going beyond control. Ashoka was called and there he displayed his skills while successfully suppressing the rebellion. Accession to the throne. After the death of Bindusara, there is mention of a war of succession. Ashoka emerged as the winner and secured the throne with the help of Ramagupta, minister in the court of Bindusara. It may be noted that though succeeded to the throne in 273 BC, his coronation ceremony took place in 269 BC. The Kalinga War and its results. Ashoka pursued the policy of extension of the Magadha Empire following the ideal of his predecessors. In his 8th regnal year, Ashoka invaded and conquered Kalinga after a bloody war. Ashoka attacked Kalinga, which occupied a strategic position controlling the routes to South India by land and sea. In his Rock Edict 13, Ashoka had referred to the conquest of Kalinga and the great loss of life. The Rock Edict reads 150,000 persons were captured, 100,000 were killed, and many times that number perished. The destructive nature of the Kalinga war created an emotional shock to Ashoka. He regretted that he had been responsible for so much suffering of the fellow human beings. When he was in such a penitent mood, he met a Buddhist monk, Upagupta. The Buddhist teachings touched his heart and he became a convert to Buddhism, which preached non-violence. After the conversion, he took the vow of serving of human beings. This change of heart of Ashoka found its reflection in his internal and foreign policies. Indeed, Ashoka's decision to abandon the policy of war made possible for some states in the south to maintain their independence. He henceforth pursued a policy of friendship to all nations of the known world. Extent of Ashoka's empire. Kalinga was the sole conquest made by Ashoka, but he had inherited a vast empire from his predecessors. The fine spots of Ashoka edicts and some other evidences assist us in demarcating the borders of Ashoka's empire. From these evidences, it appears that his empire covered an extensive territory from the Himalayas in the north to the river Pennar, North Mysore in the south, from the Hindu Kush in the northwest to the Brahmaputra in the east. It also included Kabul, Kandahar, Herat, and some parts of Nepal and Kashmir.